Good morning, I'm Amy Lynn, back to talk about another fun event coming up in May. Caloosa Jeepers are here with me. I've got Phil and Amy from Caloosa Jeepers, and they're here to talk about an event coming up called Go Topless. And I promise you, this is a family show, and this is a family event. It's for you to take the top off your Jeep, which we love doing. I am a Jeep owner, so I totally know having a good time in the sunshine. Phil, before we get into the Go Topless event, I want you to tell me about Caloosa Jeepers and what you're about, how you got started. Give us the scoop.
Thank you. Caloosa Jeepers was formed 20 years ago, believe it or not, and it's grown from 3 or 4 guys that got together in a parking lot and decided they both had a passion for Jeeping and wanted to get outdoors more and do more trail riding, and it just expanded from there over the years, from 4 or 5 people in a parking lot to now well over 200 to 250 members by the end of the year that range all the way from Sarasota down to Naples.
That is so much fun. I imagine even at the beginning, if people were looking at 4 or 5 Jeeps in a row, that was enough to cause attention. Like, what's going on?
No, it's a blast. The club has changed over the years. With being in Fort Myers, it's the terrain does not lend itself to a lot of trail riding. We don't have a lot of places that we ride. A lot of land is off limits in South Florida, so we spend a lot of our time teaching, a lot of time training, teaching people how to drive, teaching people techniques. We try to have events away from Fort Myers where we go up in the mountains or we'll go up to above Tampa, and we will it's more of an educational thing now, so we spend a lot of time teaching and giving instructionals to people who are willing that want to take the sport seriously and kind of advance their rig and their talents to the next level.
This is a great opportunity if you do have a Jeep or you want to buy one to be a part of the Caloosa Jeepers. Can anybody sign up and be a part of this gang?
Absolutely. As long as it is a Jeep. That's the only requirement necessarily, whether you're a Jeep owner. It can be a Wrangler, it can be a Cherokee, whatever type Jeep you want. I always tell people Jeeps made it through all the way through World War II in Korea without a 6-inch lift kit and 40-inch tires. So you don't need to have the tricked out Jeep. You don't need to have all the accessories, to have a good time. It's all about the sport. It's about the families and the camaraderie and just getting outdoors and enjoying the beautiful weather and the scenery we have here in South Florida.
I know one of my favorite things to do is to go on the causeway when the sun's about to set and then sit up on top on the roll bar and sit and watch the sun go down. That is a lot of fun.
We'll do a couple events a year, and then we'll go park the beach right on the beach of the Santa Barbara Causeway, and we'll grill out and cook. So it's not, if you join in the club, we're not going to go out every weekend and go trail riding. We don't have that many places that we can go. So we spend a lot of time with whether it's family events, whether it's a beach day, whether it's a training event out at Lazy Springs Off-Road Park, or just getting together for dinner. So it is it's much more than just going out and taking your Jeep out and sinking it in a 10-foot mud hole. It is the camaraderie within the families.
I guarantee you that we have got people listening right now that are thinking to themselves, I didn't even know there was such a thing as Caloosa Jeepers. I want to be a part of this. So where can we go to get more information and find out how we can be a member?
The best place is go to the website, CaloosaJeepers.com. There we have monthly meet and greets every Wednesday on the 1st through the 4th Wednesday of each month. 2 in Fort Myers, 1 in Estero, and 1 in Cape Coral, that you can come out and meet the fellow Jeepers and see what the club's all about and talk to us and see if it's something that you'd like to be a part of. But you can join online. It's $31 to join per year, so it's not a ton of money, but it is I will tell everybody it's the best $30 I ever spent to join this. I've got 20 of the best friends I've had since high school.
I love it. There is an event that's coming up with the Caloosa Jeepers, and it's the 18th and 19th of May. It's the 7th annual Go Topless event for you guys, and this particular event is actually going to help out some very worthy charities, which I think is so great that you guys are doing.
Our first fundraiser that we did with this was, I think, maybe a couple $1,000s. Now our goal this year is $30,000 as far as total funds that we'll raise for the charities. But the primary sponsor for this is Partners for Breast Cancer Care, who has been our primary sponsor since the beginning. They're a phenomenal group, local to Fort Myers, so all the money we raise stays in the county and goes to help that organization who provides women with breast cancer care.
Okay, so we have to go over what is the Go Topless event. What is it all about?
It's to kick off the summer. and it is take the top off the Jeep, enjoy the beautiful weather. Before rainy season hits, it's a great time to get out and to go to the off-road park and just be surrounded by hundreds upon hundreds of different people that enjoy the same passion.
So what's going to happen coming up on the 18th and 19th of May? I've got Amy here, also from Caloosa Jeepers, and Amy, you're kind of the brain behind the Go Topless event, and so you know all that's going to happen, and so we can get the details and find out how we can get registered so we can be a part of it.
Thank you, Amy. The event is on the 18th and 19th. It's starting at Caloosa Hatchie Jacks on 41 in Fort Myers. That'll be, we'll kick off that evening, 5 p.m. with a car show and show and shine. That'll just be an evening of fun, have some live music, a good time, show off your Jeeps. The next morning, the event starts at Mission Barbecue. We'll start our day off there. There'll be a buffet breakfast available. All the Jeeps will be in the parking lot. We then will parade out to Lazy Springs. This year, we are very fortunate to have police escort. So all of the Jeeps will parade together. Prior years, we've gone in sections. This year, everybody will go together. We will then go out to Lazy Springs on 82. That's our main event for the day. We'll have games, riding, enjoying each other, seeing what your Jeep can do. We'll have a raffle at the end of the day, and there'll be food and entertainment there as well.
Very exciting. So now we're raising money by registrations first and foremost, because it would be very cool. I imagine there's no limit to how many Jeeps can be a part of this event, right?
It is unlimited. The more, the better.
I think so. We could put Southwest Florida on the map with this one. I really think so. So Caloosa Jeepers. Now, okay, if you're not an actual member of the Caloosa Jeepers, can you still come out and register for the Go Topless event and do that with the Caloosa Jeepers?
Absolutely. We have Jeep clubs from all over the state that are already committed to coming down and joining us, as well as fellow Jeepers from across the state.
So where do we need to go to register for the event, the Go Topless event? How much is it? We need to get all those details, Amy.
You can go to CaloosaJeepers.com. There is a link to register. Currently, pre-registration is $60. That will get you pre-registered for the event. It gives you a goodie bag, limited edition t-shirt, as well as a fast pass entrance to Lazy Springs. So when you do that pre-registration, you won't have to wait in line when you get to Lazy Springs. There's a bypass of the gate there.
Pre-registration goes until when?
Pre-registration will close on April 19th.
After that,
they will have to do all of their payments and registration for Lazy Springs at Lazy Springs and wait in line.
Gotcha. So it definitely is beneficial to get registered early so that way you can get the full hookup. You want to get pre-registered by April 19th because you're going to have a fun day and you're going to be helping out here in our own backyard.
Partners for Breast Cancer for our 7 years has been our charity. After our event last year, we were blown away with the donations that we received and were able to give away. We asked our club members to present additional charities to the board and then had the club vote on who the additional charities should be. We received 5 entries for that, and it was decided that we could support all 5 of those charities that were submitted.
Very cool. So the 7th annual Go Topless event with Caloosa Jeepers is a rain or shine event. If you want to register for the Go Topless event on the 18th and 19th of May or to be a part of the Jeepers, what's the best website?
CaloosaJeepers.com.
Pre-registration is until April 19th. It's $60, and that gets you a whole goodie bag with the Fastlane Pass admission to Lazy Springs, a limited edition t-shirt, and a numbered windshield sticker for your Jeep. But if you don't happen to get pre-registered, can you still take part in the event?
Yes, you can. If you don't pre-register, you miss that deadline, you can show up for our show and shine on Friday night. You can come out to Mission Barbecue on Saturday and join the parade. When you get to Lazy Springs, you won't be in the express lane to get in quickly. You'll have to pay your $40 at the entrance of Lazy Springs, sign your forms, and then come in the gate.
If you don't have a Jeep, though, you still can come in and be a part of the Lazy Springs Day, right?
Yes, you can. You'll pay the $40 to come into the event, and you can still come in and enjoy all the events that are going on.
And again, all the information can be found on CaloosaJeepers.com. Phil, Amy, thank you so much. I love to see things like this snowball and grow, so I can't wait to see how many people we have coming out this year and how we can continue to grow not only the Caloosa Jeepers year-round, because you guys are doing great things, but for the event again next year. I love it.
Thank you very much for having us. This was awesome. We appreciate you.